So there was a time that I actually got phished. I was successfully attacked over the internet, and it really illuminated the fact that security depends on you never making any mistakes, and attacking depends on finding one person who can make a mistake. So the way that it happened was the night before, I'd reinstalled the operating system on my phone, and so every time I logged into a service that normally I'd have a password stored on my phone for, it was prompting me to re-enter my password because I had a new operating system. And also, I had a new browser, and the browser hid part of the URL of the website I was looking at, so that made things bad too. And I went to the coffee shop after dropping off our daughter at school with my wife, and she sat down to read the free sheet, and I stood in the queue, and I fired up Twitter, and there was a direct message from a friend of mine that said, "Was this you?" and a URL. And the day before, I'd also published a bunch of newspaper editorials, so I was getting a lot of emails and direct messages saying, "Oh, I saw that," or "How is this?" or whatever. And so it seemed kind of plausible. And I clicked on it, and it prompted me for my password. It brought me to a Twitter login screen, prompted me for a password, which was normal. Everything was prompting me for it. And it looked like I was visiting twitter.com because of the way the browser was displaying. And I entered it in. And then I got 3 more DMs from other people saying, "Is this you?" And I was like, oh, they've all been infected by something that presumably I've just been infected by too. And if nothing else, I've just entered my password into this. The consequences, thankfully, were pretty light because it happened immediately. And I had good password hygiene in that I didn't recycle my passwords across services. So I immediately sat down in the cafe, canceled all my morning meetings, and changed that password and went through and made sure everything looked okay, and then ended up blowing out the operating system on that phone again and reinstalling it. Luckily, the consequences were pretty slight. Nothing bad happened to me apart from losing that morning and feeling like an idiot.